You're staring at your phone, watching those three dots appear and disappear. Your message sits there, unread for hours. That gnawing feeling in your stomach grows stronger. But what if I told you that this moment of being ignored could be the most powerful opportunity for personal growth? Today, we're diving into how ancient Stoic wisdom and modern psychology can transform your response to rejection. What's up, everyone? Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button if you want to master your emotions and build unshakable confidence. Let's get into the psychology of being ignored. Let's start with what's happening in your brain right now. When someone ignores us, it's not just an abstract feeling of unease. Neurological studies reveal that social rejection activates the anterior cingulate cortex, the same region of the brain responsible for processing physical pain. That's right, being ignored literally hurts, almost as if someone punched you in the gut. This is why you feel that tightening in your chest or the sinking feeling in your stomach. This pain is deeply rooted in human evolution. Back in our tribal days, being excluded or ignored could mean life or death. Our survival depended on belonging to a group. Fast forward to today, and your brain still reacts to social rejection as if it's a threat to your very existence. But here's the silver lining. This pain isn't here to break you. It's here to guide you. It's your mind's way of signaling an opportunity for growth. What if, instead of resisting or resenting this pain, you used it as a tool to become mentally stronger? That shift in perspective is where the magic begins. But the Stoic perspective is here now. Let's bring in the ancient wisdom of the Stoics. These philosophers had a radical way of viewing rejection, pain, and adversity. Epictetus famously said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them." This quote holds the key to transforming how you respond when someone ignores you. Control versus no control. The Stoics believed in separating the things you can control from the things you cannot. Think about it. You cannot control her response. Whether she replies, ignores, or even reads your message, it's entirely out of your hands. But what you can control is your reaction. This is where your true power lies. Instead of spiraling into anxiety or overanalyzing why she's ignoring you, shift your focus to what you can control. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are within your domain. The moment you internalize this truth, everything begins to change. You reclaim your power by letting go of the need to control the uncontrollable. This philosophy isn't just theoretical, it's transformative. It trains your mind to focus on what's within your influence and release the rest. It's like stepping into a room and realizing you're the one holding the key. Here is practical applications. Understanding these principles is one thing, applying them is another. To bridge the gap, let's introduce the R.E.A.C.T method, a five-step framework that combines psychology and Stoicism into actionable steps. The R.E.A.C.T method. Recognize the emotion. The first step is awareness. Acknowledge the hurt, frustration, or confusion you feel. Name the emotion without judgment. This simple act can reduce its intensity by giving you clarity. Examine your assumptions. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? Often we jump to conclusions like, she's ignoring me because I'm not good enough. Challenge these assumptions. They're likely distortions rather than truths. Accept what you can't control. Embrace the Stoic principle of acceptance. Understand that her response, or lack of it, is beyond your control. Fighting it only deepens your suffering. Choose your response. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to decide how you want to respond. Will you let this define your self-worth, or will you use it as fuel to grow stronger? Transform the experience. Reframe this moment as a growth opportunity. See it as a chance to build resilience, deepen your understanding of yourself, and strengthen your emotional intelligence. This method isn't just a way to cope. It's a blueprint for thriving under pressure. This is the growth opportunity. Here's where modern psychology and Stoicism align beautifully. Being ignored might feel like a blow to your ego, but it's actually a gift in disguise. It's an opportunity to build emotional resilience. Each time you face rejection and handle it constructively, you become tougher and more unshakable. Develop self-validation. This is your chance to learn how to derive your self-worth from within rather than relying on external approval. Strengthen your internal locus of control. The more you focus on what you can control, the more empowered and grounded you become. Practice non-attachment. Learning to let go of outcomes is liberating. It allows you to engage with life without being chained to expectations. By reframing the pain of being ignored as an opportunity for growth, you turn adversity into advantage. It's not about avoiding rejection. It's about mastering your response to it. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The common mistakes most guys make when they're ignored. The real trap isn't the act of being ignored, it's how you react to it. Here are the pitfalls to avoid. Desperate double texting, sending multiple messages in quick succession, screams insecurity and desperation. It's a surefire way to push her further away. Emotional spiraling, overthinking, catastrophizing, or replaying the situation in your mind only deepens the wound. Self-worth, questioning. Internalizing her lack of response as a reflection of your value is a dangerous path. Remember, her actions are about her, not you. Instead, take a page from Marcus Aurelius's playbook. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In other words, rise above. Respond with dignity, grace, and self-respect. Finally, let's talk about the ultimate power move. The most powerful response to being ignored isn't what you do, it's what you become. Here's how. Focus on self-improvement. Channel your energy into becoming the best version of yourself. Hit the gym, read books, or learn new skills. Expand your social circle. Broaden your horizons by meeting new people and forming meaningful connections. This shifts your focus from one person to a larger, more fulfilling social life. Develop new skills. Take up hobbies or challenges that excite you. The more well-rounded you become, the less one person's opinion will matter. Build genuine confidence. Confidence isn't about arrogance or bravado. It's about knowing your worth and carrying yourself with quiet assurance. A truly confident person isn't devastated by being ignored because their sense of self-worth isn't dependent on others' responses. They're grounded, self-assured, and focused on their own journey. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment below sharing your own experience with applying these principles. Remember, being ignored isn't about you. It's about discovering who you can become. Stay strong, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.